Well, good day. Today, let's ask the question, why is a turnaround project not just a project? And, the reason I'm asking this question is because you hear myself and pretty much every turnaround professional I've ever sat with say over and over again things like, turnaround managers aren't PMBOK project managers. Turnaround planners aren't work management or maintenance planners. Turnaround scheduling isn't PMBOK scheduling. And we say those things because, quite frankly, they are the simple truth. But maybe we should talk a little bit about why that is. What makes our world so different? Well, the first thing that needs to be understood, and is, always quite a shock when you bring somebody new and green out of the PMBOK world into our world, is everything begins with the operators and operations. And everything ends with the operators and operations. And if you think that's all there is to it, here's the part where it gets these people every time. During the entire course of our project, the operators will be the ones ultimately in charge of the work site. Not 1 second's work will take place from any of our crews without an operations permit. Which brings us to the whole question of the very, very misused term of prime contractor. In order to be a prime contractor, you would be the one accountable for site safety. In our work, site safety remains with the client, at least in any situation I've ever seen in 40 years. I've never seen it go anywhere different than that. So even saying somebody is prime contractor on a turnaround site borders on ridiculous. Prime contractor has the right to write work permits. Prime contractor is the one that made the safety rules. Prime contractor doesn't apply in any turnaround work that I'm familiar with. Now, I do know and I will recognize that there is overseas models that are done, call it much more towards the PMBOK way. The operators line the facility, theoretically make it safe, and would hand it to a team that would then proceed down the road. They're basically looking at a brownfield that's been made green at that point. A lot of the times when we're on site, only a portion of the site is even shut down. Sometimes only the very specific equipment that we're working on. Even in big shuts, it is completely normal to have live steam lines running through the middle of your job site. These are all nuances, call them, that make what we do very, very different than a PMBOK project management model. It's not saying that one is better than the other. It's saying that PMBOK was designed for a certain set of circumstances. Facility turnaround does not meet that certain set of circumstances. So we say again, a turnaround planner is not a work management planner. It is not a maintenance planner. The beauty of living here now in 2020, the upside of the plague is what we have learned from it. The upside of the plague is you can have those specialized people as a part of your job without having to have the kind of budgets and size that would give you a permanent, full-time, world-class major maintenance team. But it starts with a recognition of how specialized this work is. It starts with an understanding that you're not going into the marketplace looking for planners, you're looking for turnaround planners. You're not going into the marketplace looking for schedulers, you're looking for dynamic schedulers, turnaround schedulers preferably. There is other uses for dynamic scheduling. So you might, in a pinch, find somebody that you would have to train up to the nuances of turnaround. Anyway, that's all I have. I want to try to keep these videos fairly short and to the point. My point is only today in pointing out that when we're saying that the community of practice is a specialty thing, it's because it is. It's because there's reasons. And I'm going to say that operations and operators, that's the biggest reason. You don't breathe in our business unless the operators are on your side. Just saying. Thank you for your time.